Hey guys, it's me Maple, of course, and in this video I'm playing Hunt Showdown, obviously. Um, I'm recording in the middle of the day, so this video is going to be late to upload. No idea what I'm going to do with the thumbnail yet. But there is going to be a lot of background noise. I put a blanket over my bird cage so that Kiko doesn't destroy everyone's eardrums. Just simulating darkness. She has plenty of ventilation. She's okay. Just trying to get her to fall asleep for the next 30 minutes. But since it is the middle of the day, that means all the other birds in the house are awake. Same with the people and the cats and the dogs and all that stuff. And I have to record this in the next 30 minutes because we're about to have a plumber over. So that's gonna be fun. You can probably hear the TV in the background. Someone's watching something very loud and action-filled. Hopefully, I can suppress that and it's not going to come through too much, but apologies if it annoys you. I'm going to try, I lowered the audio a lot, hopefully to avoid echoing. I might need to lower it a bit more, maybe like 30. Yeah, not that the echoing is going to matter if you hear all the TV and stuff, so. I played Redneck last time. I kind of go in order of who I can recruit, and I've already made it to Redneck. I haven't played this in a little while. I was obsessed with this game for weeks, and then I just kind of stopped. Well, for the most part. And I have a desire to use the Nikon Officer Carbine because I just watched The Hateful Eight last night with Michelle, and I gotta say, that movie's hilarious. I love it. If you haven't watched The Hateful Eight, I recommend it. It's not for everyone, but I enjoyed it. Let's see. I could go with the Winfield Silenced or the Marksman. What perks do I have? I know I have a levering, so I'm going to take a lever action, bolt thrower, and salve skin. So I'm going to go with, I think, the silenced. The silenced variant here, as well as a hand crossbow. That siren is in the show. I really hope it's not coming through, but it probably is because I have the most basic of noise suppression on right now. I wanted to use RTX voice, but honestly, the more I record with it, the more I realize that the audio gets it's great if I was being loud, but since I'm trying to soft speak, it cuts out every other word. Can't even understand what I'm saying, so that's not an option. Alright, so if you didn't see my loadout, I'm taking the Vagrant or the Winfield M1873C silencer and the hand crossbow, along with the Tonto, just a basic knife with a skin, the Waxwing, just the first aid kit with a skin, concertina trip mines, choke bombs, 1 max vitality shot, 2 max stamina shots, and a poison bomb. I think if I use the poison bomb, or if I poison enough people, I'll unlock the vaccine, pretty much, the antidote. I call it the COVID vaccine because I think it's just funny, but, you know, starting every match going into Louisiana bayous, you gotta get vaccinated, you know? Don't want any of them hillbilly viruses. I don't know. Don't want to get swamp ass, you know? Oh my goodness. That's dumb. I'm sorry. Alright, this is taking a little while. I'm gonna pause it until I find a match. Alright, well, I could have unpaused when I was actually about to start moving, but nah, I need to record something, you know, and I managed to be able to ramble and just keep going on and on about random stuff, so I'm just gonna do that. Just to get that little extra time, because you know everyone needs some time to fall asleep, and if it's boring, then if anything, that helps. Sort of. Not really, but a little bit. Alright, here we go. I said it weird for a reason. If you understood that reference, then I'm sorry to bring that back to your mind. I don't even know if I did a good impression there, but I probably did a bad one, especially since I'm so quiet. Let's look around. First clue over there. There's another one that's pretty close over there. I'm gonna go to Arden Parish because there's other people nearby in Arden Parish. Even though I'm really close to this one. Keep pressing C to crouch because of all the other games I've been playing. Sorry, I thought I heard a hive. It's been a little while, so I forgot some stuff. Not too much, though. Let me keep my silenced Winfield out. I'm just gonna take it a little slow here. My hope is that I'll catch a group going over to it. They're shooting a lot over at Salter's Pork, so I might have an opportunity to just grab it, but it's also by a meathead, and I don't have a way of dealing with that. Not efficiently. Unfortunately, luring it away doesn't really work. Usually, because it'll just wander back to the same spot. Oh boy. I just love meatheads, don't you? Oh, Jeebus. Oh, Jeebus. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Salter's Pork. Because I'll just have a much better time over there. Dealing with other players rather than meatheads. I think they're over here by Salter's Pork anyways. I'm hoping so. Well, I haven't been on this part. I definitely could have given away that I'm here with that. Yep, this is where the butcher is. Gotta keep an eye out for people. Someone killed themselves with explosives. Someone could see my shadow from down there. Oh boy. Oh, they killed themselves, so it's all clear now. That's amazing. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a good way of dealing with this guy either. And I'd rather just, oh boy. I'd rather wait for an opportunity to come up behind some players trying to get it. Let's get. I'm gonna level my crossbow a little bit here. Nice. And hopefully, okay, yeah, I got him. That was loud. Was that a zombie or a player? I'm gonna assume a zombie, but looks like I can hear the vacuum. And the vacuum sounds really weird. And it's getting louder. Oh boy. And pretty much right as I paused it, they stopped. So, isn't that just how it always works? So, playing solo in this game is a little stressful, and it involves a lot of patience if you want to win. I am impatient, so that's why I lose a lot, because it is definitely possible to win quite often as a solo player if you just don't do anything too stupid. Because there are a lot of times where you can easily get some kills off. Like I've definitely snuck up behind quite a few people. If you pick the right hiding spots, you can wait for people to turn a corner and stuff like that and face away from you, or they'll be skulking around looking for another group. Or if you are really good with decoys and fuses and stuff like that, then maybe you can, you know, trick them into thinking that you're somewhere else. And then I often use a silenced pistol, then a gaunt pistol with a silencer on it. It is probably my favorite weapon in the game, just for, well, it's not my favorite weapon, but it's my best weapon by far. I have wiped many groups because they don't know where I am. Even if I'm right next to them, it's very hard to tell where you're getting shot from, especially if it's from behind some boards, or from inside an outhouse, or behind a screen, because it's just harder to see. Now it's even better if you can hide like farther into the shadows of a building, because they'll just have a harder time spotting you in the building, even if they can tell that's where you're from. But I don't do that. You know, you can pay attention to my videos and you'll see I don't do the smart thing like 99% of the time. Like, I shouldn't be going up to this window and opening it regularly. Nor should I be this close to a window, because if anyone's out there looking, they could have seen me open up that window very clearly. They could be zeroing in on me, and see, I mean, it actually happened right there. Meal Team 6. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, that is exactly what I'm talking about right there. No better way to teach a lesson than to eat shit talking about how dumb you're being. You know, just, I couldn't have planned that. I couldn't have. I knew that was gonna happen. I wanted to back away, but I didn't. And there you go. I got sniped. They were zeroing in on me right when I was saying they were zeroing in on me, and then they popped me. That was too perfect. Too perfect. Alright. Since this is only 15 minutes long, let's see how much time I have left. I have about 10-15 minutes to go to burn here. So let's look at what I have here roster-wise. I got Physician, Bolt Thrower, and Tomahawk. Now I never take the hand crossbow because I just don't like crossbows. In general, I don't hate them, but they're not the best. They're really long to reload. It says you do a lot of damage, but you never do. Like, never. They have a very short range, even though they should have a much longer range. That is like the whole point of the crossbow, is that it's easier to use than a bow, and it has longer range than a bow, and it's supposed to be able to do more damage, of course. Not as much as like a really long bow, like the Viking, the old, like, person height longbows that the Vikings used, and other people in that area. Those things were like insane. This little dinky thing would do nothing compared to that one, but still, this crossbow should do more. Even if it's a hand crossbow, should be more efficient. Maybe not as fast to reload, but it should do significantly more damage from farther away, which it can do less damage, but farther away, sighted range anyways. But I found that the bow is just so much easier to use, which doesn't make any sense. Anyways, enough ranting. I could take another silenced weapon. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna take another silenced weapon. I'm gonna take the same loadout that I used with the last one. Partially. I don't know why I took the tomahawks. I never use them really. I should, potentially, but poison bomb again. I like the poison bomb as well as the fire bomb, but mostly the poison bomb, specifically because it doesn't have a fuse. You can't tell where it was thrown from unless you were watching them throw it. So it's just perfect. It's silent because all you do is chuck this stick with a glass ball on the end, and then there's a poison field, and it does a lot of damage. And it prevents them from healing, which is useful. I'm not good with it, but it's still good. I think it's underrated, to be honest, even by the developers. It just takes a lot of skill to use that I don't have. I think if you were good with it, and you took like 2 of those, you could win a lot of engagements that way. Although, all of that being said, it is absolutely useless because of the antidote. So I take back everything I just said, because I completely forgot the antidote existed. Ignore me. And that is one violent video they're watching out there. I'm gonna pause it until I find a match. Okay, I don't think that the video out there is done being violent and loud, but I don't have much of a choice. I need to record, so I'm just gonna have to edit in hope that I have something that's both long enough and relaxing by the end of it, or at least entertaining at the very least. Ooh, that whistle, 1919. Okay, I'm just gonna skip 19 minutes in and find that whistle. Oh boy, I apologize. Yep, that's what I get for not playing a lot of first-person shooters lately. This thing is so much easier to use if you have levering. I just get a lot more confident with it because you can just plow through a horde of zombies. Okay, I'm probably gonna want to go. Oh, Well, I found the butcher again. And this is gonna get loud. Okay. Oh boy. So I'm gonna concertina that, grab another one, investigate the clue for experience, and then I'm gonna go down here and concertina this. That's not gonna let me, is it? Come on. Alright, fine. Just as close as it'll let me get it. There we go. So that's pretty good. I don't care about the horse right now. And I'm gonna put this right here. And I'm just gonna hide up here. Crap. This is not going to be a safe situation for me. Especially since I don't have levering, it's going to be more difficult. Now if I was Ronin right now, with levering, that would have been nice. I'm looking around for like an axe or something. Something I can throw at the people that are going to come by here. They're going to make their way here eventually. I just hope that they don't have a sniper. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and push my luck again. I don't want to make another lesson in what not to do. It's hard to decide where to stay. I think people expect you to hide in buildings. So around corners, it still puts me out in the open, but ideally, I would know if someone went down that ladder, went through here, or went through that outhouse. Hopefully. Yet again, ideally. So, pretty much what I'm doing here is just waiting. I guess hiding over here isn't a bad idea. Kind of wish that this had the same. I wish you could go prone. Because, like, in Call of Duty World at War, I'd be able to, like, hide right there. Which would be terrible. Okay, that is annoying that that app can make its own noise whenever it wants without asking me. So I'm removing that app from my phone. I should stay away from that barrel. I hear people over at Pelican Island Prison, which means that they might not be coming from over this way. I'm gonna go up there and remove that trap. I'm gonna leave the one by the outhouse because a lot of people like to go through that one. Crap. my goodness. There we go. No. Ah, my goodness. I wanted to grab it, not go down the ladder. That is annoying. Well, found a trait. So that's nice. That's neat. I was gonna say neat and nice at the same time. Well, I don't really want to move the other two. I could move that one, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna go over here to this building and just kind of watch. Do. Not seeing anyone. Not seeing anyone. It's still pretty clear at the moment. This has been really annoying waiting for people to show up. Where are these guys going? Because it sounded like they were over here. Maybe they are. They're looking for the spider first. Well, I know where this is. I could leave and come back. There's an exit nearby. This one. So ideally I'd want to find the spider first anyways. If I want a chance at getting both. I shouldn't really be running in the direction of bullets, but there's gunfire anyways. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I am not a patient person. Oh boy. Well, it looks like I have to end this here. Well, I should probably be ending this because it's about to get very loud. Unfortunately. Oh, I see players. Alright, so this is going to be an editing project nightmare, but I'm going to finish this engagement at the very least, and then I'll end the video. So they might be going to the shipyard first. Oh boy, explosions. Where are they? Over there, clearly. I want a piece of this action. Ouchie. Okay, maybe not that much of a piece. Alright, well, I made a mistake here. Yep, I made a big mistake. Yep, I made a big mistake there. So, what an uneventful way to end. I still want to upload a video, so even if this one's short and I have to edit the heck out of it, I'm gonna upload a video today of Hunt Showdown as preordained. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I managed to make this into something watchable, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.